Good evening and welcome to Washington. I'm Shannon Bream in for Brett Baer. The Labor Day immediately preceding an election is seen as a sort of a white flag, signifying the start of the final furious lap in the campaign. This is the Labor Day before that Labor Day, but it nonetheless marks what could be a significant shift in Democratic Party politics. Hillary Clinton continues to hemorrhage in the polls, and Joe Biden continues to tease on a possible third run for the winner's circle. Correspondent Doug Mckelway has tonight's top story.
Mr. Vice President,
hey,
sounds like you have a rationale for running.
I'm going to run part of this parade.
That is as close as Vice President Joe Biden has come to announcing his candidacy. But a new NBC Marist poll of potential Democratic voters gives him more reason than ever to enter the race. It shows Hillary Clinton faltering badly in New Hampshire. Vermont Socialist Senator Bernie Sanders is now up 9 points over Clinton, 41 to 32%, with Biden gaining ground at 16%. It's a tectonic shift from July, when Clinton held a 10% lead over Sanders.
I'm voting for you, definitely. It's an honor to be here.
Clinton does better in Iowa, but has lost some momentum there, too, with Sanders now 11 percentage points behind her, Biden another 7 points behind him. Clinton spun the descent of her poll numbers this way.
I've always thought this was going to be a competitive primary, and I welcome that.
Perhaps sensing weakness, the undeclared Biden sounded more like a candidate than ever at a labor rally in Pittsburgh. He sang the praises of labor bigwig AFL-CIO President Richard Trumka and labor's role in a vibrant middle class.
And I've had his back and he's had mine, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate the friendship. There's a simple correlation. Build labor, we build America. Build labor, we build the middle class.
That message is loaded with meaning. Organized labor is deeply opposed to the recent Trans-Pacific Partnership trade agreement negotiated by the Obama administration. Thus far, Clinton hasn't taken a position on TPP. Big labor is watching for which way she goes.
The difference is, if you get my vote, I come out on election day and I pull the lever. If you got my support, I get up at 7 o'clock in the morning, I stuff 200 envelopes, I make 7 calls, I go knock on a few doors, and I get my neighbors all excited about voting for her as well.
Biden hasn't taken a position on TPP either, but Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren, whom many see as a potential Biden running mate, has. Today she trashed TPP.
No one should lose a job in a trade deal that benefits giant corporations and leaves workers in the dust.
Both Clinton and Biden have to walk a very fine line on TPP. To come out against it would be to embarrass the president, for whom both worked. Bernie Sanders doesn't have that problem. He's a longtime opponent of TPP, calling it, quote, part of a global race to the bottom to boost the profits of large corporations and Wall Street by outsourcing jobs. Shannon?
And we'll talk with the panel about how important those labor union endorsements really could be in this race. Thanks, Doug.